Yeah, good morning, all the traders out there. Uh, we are starting today's session about the pre-market opening. Great to see you all again, Mr. Nanavati ji. Good morning, sir. So market एक range में ही है. So as usual, yeah, Sharma ji, great to see you guys all there. So let's start. What the headline says. US stock futures fall after Nvidia dent, Wall Street, Netflix rises. So more or less the US markets were yesterday on high. Good morning, day trader. कैसे हो sir? How are you? Dow Jones was flat. US futures are with a cut of 235 points. अभी थोड़ा ग्लोब की तरफ चलते. एशियन मार्केट्स क्या हो रहा है? See, when markets are in a sideways, markets are jittery. Lots of things matters to the market from the that day's perspective. So US futures down है, तो एक नरमी का डायरेक्शन दिख रहा है. और हैंगसेंग इज प्लस, बोवेस्पा ब्राजील इज माइनस. So no big positive cues as far as the global markets are concerned. Yes, Sankat, good morning. So now we will go to our market. So I'll go to my platform, Stocko, Incred, Money, and we are going to see. देखते क्या माहौल बन रहा है मार्केट में. What's happening? So we start with gift. We start with the gift nifty. So give me a minute. I think my net is today a bit slow. Yeah, it's there. So हम futures जाते. So today I don't know why the trading view is not working. I'll just give it one more try. Yeah, so there goes my gift nifty right now on the daily chart. अगर हम देखें इसको तो ये क्या opening का indication देती है. Excuse me. So the opening is saying it's going to be a gap down a bit with a cut of 100 points. So खुलने के बाद एक नरम opening होगी market is likely to be on a negative note. That's what gift nifty, the global market, is the perception part of it, showing the headlines and everything. And that's the maximum we see, and spend some few minutes to form the thoughts and perception part. After that, we go to our market, which is Nifty. Before that, let me read out the disclaimer. This session is for educational and informational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. So then we'll see what Nifty and Bank Nifty does or likely to do today. But before that, हमको एक perspective लेके market में आना है. We check the global indices, we'll check the option datas, we'll check some of the sectors, and any webinars which are upcoming, I'll let you know about that. So Nifty, if you see, अगर आप देखो तो यहाँ पे एक बहुत strong compression आ रहा है. And the compression is from two sides. One is the channel, which we have been following for the last so many days. Now within this channel, further compression has come in, which is in form of this triangle. And triangle, remember, a compression patterns है जो कि एक breakout की तरफ direction देगा. So let's see which side the breakout happens. And there is a very trend deciding support जिसको हम 200-day moving average बोलते हैं, which is at the base. So अभी ये मार्केट ने काफी टाइम कंसोलिडेशन में निकाल दिया. आइदर अप और डाउन का भी एक मूव इट शुड गिव. So 200 DMA is around here. देखिए जब को भी important averages रहती हैं, all the traders are watching it, whether they are short term, medium term, long term option traders. एक particular point पे everybody gets focused, and those particular points are the base, or those particular points are important averages. जैसे 50 और 200 day important averages है for medium term and long term traders. यहाँ पे 200 day की average we are going to see on the price charts. and the 200-day average is 25346. So which is 125 points from the current level. So आज की जो soft opening है should be going and testing the averages. Once it breaks, then supports देखिए, as a day trader you'll get supports. But ultimately direction कहाँ तक जा रहा है? Direction is likely to fill this gap. Please remember that. So till we are not going past 25,700, bias for the market is sideways to down with high intra-week volatility. So that was our daily chart. Screen not shared. No, my screen is showing shared. I just check at your end, sir. Now is the screen shared completely? Yes. So pardon me for that. I guess it was error on my side. I'll accept it. Thanks for pointing out. So this is the compression we are talking about. A triangle formation hai, and the 200 DMA, everybody's stop losses are here. Once they get triggered, you see a dip. So that was Nifty on the daily chart. Please note it down. Everybody is there with your pen and a paper and a trading diary. These sessions are for you to give you clarity for the day as far as price action is concerned. How many of you are having it? Mr. Nanavati ji says yes. DT Trader says yes. Yeah, Sankar, I have shared the screen now. So this compression is trend deciding in the short term. Having, okay, everybody is having the trade plan diary. Later on, I'm preparing a document in which I'll share you the trade plan also. But before that, आप भी थोड़ा मेहनत करो, trade आपके है. And after that, we go to the 60 minutes charts. Abhi 60 minutes charts mein whenever you are going, whatever your key decision making points from the daily, drop a line here. मेरे लिए आज की तारीख में 200 DMA is my key decision making point. I remove the average. I don't want clutter on my price charts. Then I go to 60 minutes. अभी 60 minutes पर भी अगर आप देखो तो there is a compression building up. इसको हम triangle बोलते हैं. These are called triangle patterns. Can you clearly see the triangle out here, everybody? Give me either a yes or a no. Triangle means अभी एक move आना है. ये जो sideways direction है, this is what we call, देखिए base is flat and tops are coming down. So इसको हम बोलते हैं descending triangle. So this is a descending triangle. On triangles में trading rules are quite simple. Till the last swing high 60 minutes का नहीं निकल जाता है. That means there could be a downside opening, and this triangle is coming in context of the decline. Similarly, यहाँ पे भी एक triangle था. If you notice this, pay attention to chart patterns also. रोज रोज मिलते नहीं, जब when we get, we pay attention to it. Now, clearly able to see this, everybody, on the left and the right. So markets are sending some cautionary notes to traders that till the 25,600 mark के ऊपर close नहीं हो रहा है, markets are under strong pressure. I think it's crystal clear. Yes, no, okay. I'm getting lots of yes. That's great to know. After that, let's go to VIX index. India VIX भी एक range में, I guess my battery is drained. Let's see if we can continue the session. 21 minutes, that's fine. So India VIX भी, it's in a range. So bottom से एक tail आ रही है, which is showing some selling pressure in the markets. So, but the real VIX, if I want to see, is it above 16. Even if it touches 6, still is not going all the way to 16. For me, market make pressure रहेगा because the direction of VIX is on the upside. And you should know that VIX and Nifty are inversely correlated from day-to-day trading or from the swing, short-term swing. After that, let's go to Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty में अगर आप देखो तो it's still stronger than Nifty. If you can remember, we had highlighted the matching low part in Bank Nifty. These two lows are the same. So even yesterday the low was around the same point. और Bank Nifty में जो PCR है, it's more than 1. So put writers are there. Put OI buildup is strong in Bank Nifty. It did give support. So when certain support levels are so distinct, एकदम देख के पता चल जा रहा है, that means It's on everybody's radars, and a strong supports are everybody's stop loss for the long trade on the downside if support is visible. So बैंक निफ्टी का 60,800 का एक लेवल लेके चलो till it's not breaking. Bank Nifty so far is positive, yes. But having said that, Bank Nifty में भी compression आ रहा है. If you are seeing buyers in form of support levels, then this range is always getting rejected on the upside, which is around the all-time high. So Bank Nifty का जो compression है, we can clearly see it in a 1.25% levels. Okay. And that's Bank Nifty. Yesterday जो Bank Nifty का candle pattern है, if you see this, it's a perfect doji cross. Doji cross का मतलब है indecision. Why doji? Because the open and the close is same. In between we had a big tail on the downside. So buying pressure bottom से आया, but anyhow it closed around the open. So indecision तो है Bank Nifty में कि from here on the breakout for me for Bank Nifty will be taking out the all-time high around here or breaking this base here. Till that point of time the range is established. So that's Bank Nifty part. And agar hum, now if you go to the OI part, so I have a question from Saurav. Saurav says, what is the correlation between Nifty and VIX? It is constant correlation or does it change for different levels? Great question. So let me answer your question by bringing in Nifty. So this is Nifty. I'll open two charts side by side. One is Nifty and one is VIX. So who is leading, Nifty or VIX? It's always VIX. So it was a great question from सौरव गोस्वामी. देखिए ये विक्स है और ये निफ्टी है. एक चीज जो वॉलेटिलिटी इंडेक्स रहता है ना और इंडेक्स आर इनवर्सली रिलेटेड. इनवर्सली रिलेटेड का मतलब है इफ विक्स इज गोइंग अप, let's say, so you have a direction of Nifty which is down. Is it clear so far, Saurav? This is the inverse relationship part of it. Now, from a day trading perspective, the inverse relationship आपको clearly दिखाई देगा. Let me put up both on a 15 minutes time frame charts. This was VIX yesterday on a 15 minutes. This is Nifty on a 15 minutes. Right? Morning में, let's say VIX was down till what time? Timestamp भी आप देखो यहाँ पे. The timestamp is 11:15. अगर ये डाउन है तो टिल 11:15 कैन यू सी मार्केट वाज अप. एग्जैक्टली मार्केट टॉप्ड आउट एट 11:15. गिव मी अ यस. सो 11:15 तक मार्केट ऊपर रहा. सम्राट, आई वांट अ यस फ्रॉम यू. दिस योर क्वेश्चन व्हिच आई एम आंसरिंग इन डिटेल. यस. अगर 11:15 पे विक्स हिट अ लो एंड विक्स स्टार्टेड राइजिंग. 11:15 पे निफ्टी was at this high and what happened? Nifty started declining. So now is the inverse relationship between VIX and Nifty for a day trading very, very clear, everybody? Yeah, these are the small things which you include in your trade plan to give you a perspective on the market as to the logic part of it, the movement in Nifty is coming from where. Make sure you apply your VIX this way. और एक तरह से विक्स हम देख सकते हैं, विच मीन्स दैट ओके विक्स वेंट अप बट विक्स केम टू दिस रेजिस्टेंस. अगर कोई भी चीज रेजिस्टेंस पे आती है देन वी एक्सपेक्ट इट टू कूल ऑफ और कम डाउन. सो द सेम वे व्हेन विक्स केम टू दिस रेजिस्टेंस, निफ्टी केम टू दिस सपोर्ट. नाउ गेटिंग माय पॉइंट. एंड निफ्टी वी सॉ पुल बैक आल्सो. Now, if VIX comes to a support level, अगर VIX का support आता है, what do you expect? VIX to go up? Or VIX, if you expect to go up, Nifty was trading around this resistance. So what happened to the index? It came down. Is the relationship very, very clear? Have I explained it? Everybody, please take a note of VIX on a 5-15 minutes charts if you are day trading the markets. Saurav says yes. Okay. So now after that, let me go to the so Substack. Everybody's there. Those who are not there, you are missing out great some good insights what we share on the technical parts of it. Okay, so I've shared the link. So now I'll go. So whatever we are discussing, we have documented the same in the Substacks Trading with Stocko. I have posted the link, and rest we have discussed. Now let's go and check the OI position. अगर OI में देखते हैं तो बड़े जो टावर्स है 26,500 कॉल्स में 99.90 lakhs, तो 1 करोड़ मान के ही चलते हैं, and 25,700 strikes में से 1 करोड़. So there are 2 crores open interest positions in 25,600 to 700 strike price. तो इसको आप रेजिस्टेंस लेके चलो. Or 25,400 पे the put build-up is there, but it's not that strong for me as compared to what the market is saying is 71.5 lakhs. और उसके नीचे सीधा एक टावर दिख रहा मुझे 25,200. So 25,400 is the fragile OI put OI build-up support. Now let me go to Bank Nifty. देखिए बैंक निफ्टी में मंथली कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स है, सो इट विल कीप ऑन शिफ्टिंग, बट एक पर्सपेक्टिव हमें मिल जाता है एज अ ट्रेडर. सो वाई बिल्डअप इज इन 61,500, 5 लाख का है, 62,000, 5 लाख का. सो लेट्स राइट नाउ स्टॉप विद द फिगर ऑफ 61,500 on bank nifty for the resistance side. You can see the big tower over here, and support side 60,000. 60,000 पे put build up है, sorry 61,000 पे. So once that is gone, possibly we should see a dip on Nifty. अभी charts पे देखते हैं. Is the support coming at or around 61,000? Let me go back to our Bank Nifty price charts. So from here I'll go to Bank Nifty. So so I'll just keep one chart since we are discussing Bank Nifty right now. And if I'm going to daily chart, so ये जो लो है 60,900 का है. So 60,100 पे एक ऐसे लाइन ड्रॉप कर दो आप. That's why I have included the resist support from the OI build-up 61,000. So which is, Bank Nifty's closing is 61,094. So those are the OI distribution part of it. Let me go and check once again. Yes, or rest if the base is breached again 60,500. So this base is around 67, and this base is 67. 60,500. तो ये दो का लो का सपोर्ट लेके चलो बैंक निफ्टी में. अपसाइड सो फार कोई भी 60 मिनट्स का हाई निकला नहीं है. If the 60 minutes high has not get taken out, so that becomes my key level for Bank Nifty. So that's all from my side. और stocks पे IT पे ध्यान दो. I'll go to my this thing. So Bank Nifty, I think this is pre-opening. Rates are changing quite fast. So let me go here. So just bring in some of your IT stocks from the trading perspective for the day, because the index में जो एक gap बना था वो gap उसने भर दिया. Okay, so keep a watch on IT index, everybody. There might lie some trading opportunities. So I'll just take you to the index, which is Nifty IT. And this is Nifty IT index. So IT index, there was a huge gap over here that was filled yesterday. Again, एक नरमी का दौर start हो गया IT में. So keep a watch on the IT index from that perspective, because जो bounce आया उसमें did not cross this high. Remember that. And now it is basing around this low. So once this low breaks, again we might see softening of prices in IT and a dip down in your IT stocks. Right. So we are well set for a plan on Nifty, Bank Nifty. आपको भी पता, open interest का interpretation भी पता. We just check the global indices. Everything is a bit on a softer note. VIX is suggesting if VIX spikes up, we should see a dip. Sector index may keep a watch on IT. It has filled the gap. Possibly we might see this thing. And stocks on the move, we cover 2 on a daily on the Substack. I have given the link, and make sure you go there. Webinar info, visit stocko.in. So today we have a webinar on RSI. I'll just, if you have not registered, please go and register. We'll see how to trade based on RSI. So identifying reversals with relative strength index. That's the topic of webinar today from 4:30 to 5:30. So I'll just, if you have not registered, go ahead and register for the webinars because I do it in detail. So I've just posted the link also over here. All the participants, if you want to learn, understand कि RSI को कैसे अपने trading में implement कर सकते हैं, so I'll explaining you in details about RSI today. Before ending, I'll read out the disclaimer. This is for educational and informational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. And our plan is all prepared. We are all set. Trade logically, trade without emotions, trade with levels, identify your trends, have your stop losses in place. There might be days which are great for you, there might be days which are bad for you. All is part and parcel of a trading, but just be logical. And we from Stocko Incred Money are there in your trading journey to keep you on the right side of the price or the trend or the market. That's all from my side. Thanks and have a nice day, everybody.